you want to be a winner in stock market? Do you want to not lose money in stock market? Which means that you want to be a winner, right? So if you want to be a winner in stock market and if you want to have a good returns in stock market without losing your money, then this video is for you. So hi, hello, this is Ganesan, your millionaire coach and author of the book Money Leaks, and today you're going to see about how to be a winner in stock market, right? So whenever people the brokers or the people who say that you need to invest in stock market, they used to show the very prosperous and the good stocks which has made enormous return. That to the small stock, you never know is this stock available in stock market or not. But thing is, they will show the returns which is available and say that this is what stock market can give it. But after a while, you may lose money and you may not, you may never know, you don't know the risk appetite what you have, and you will lose your money. The thing is, the 6 months period or 1 year waiting period uh, for that particular stock during that time, you may not have that waiting period, and obviously you will be losing your money because you need that at any you need that money immediately, and you may not have that 6 months time which is needed for the stock to grow, and you will be losing your 30% or 20% or even 50% of your money. This is my interaction with other stockbrokers because people will come into stock market thinking that it's easy to make money. That's my story as well. So I jumped in because I know about personal finance. I thought I learned everything about mutual funds and all those other stuffs, and what is left is that even the theoretical knowledge on stock market, and practically I was not there. So I thought, let me jump in and learn something about stock market, and if I make money even at 500 rupees per day, 20 trading days, it's easy to make money, and that will be my pocket money, right? Money is everything, right? So it's easy to make money. That's what it kept saying. I thought, let me put in my money, and without planning, everything went haphazard. Like everything, I lost a lots of money. I lost 1 lakh just within 40 days, just because I don't know trading. I don't know the brokerage charge is huge. Like I don't know, like for incoming and outgoing shares, like buying and selling shares, you will lose money in brokerages. So he took a huge chunk of money from my savings account without my knowledge, because I never know they are taking money out, and it was like they're getting settled. Same demat and savings account were from the same bank, and it just was going like anything because I didn't check the report. That's why they say planning is the most important thing. If the planning and pre-production is huge, if it's done in a right way, half the work is done. Execution is just remaining half, because it will just get it done. It will just happen like that because your planning and pre-production is huge. How many of you know that Bahubali took lots of pre-production? They did almost like 2 years, more than 2 years. They did the pre-production work, and that's how they were able to execute it perfectly. Almost every shot was perfect, and if you look at the standard of Indian cinema has gone like anything, just because the planning and pre-production work done by Rajamouli and the passion he had for the project was huge. So that he made sure what he made sure, like he has given even the minute details his attention, and made sure he's ticking the right box. Just check the backside of my the image at the back, just checking the right tick box. He did most of the pre-production. Execution wise, it was like, is it happening this way? Is it happening this way? That's it. And every movie came out and it became a blockbuster. So everyone knows. Hope the whomsoever is seeing this video, you would have watched Bahubali, right? Similarly, in stock market, how many of you are planning something and then getting into the stock market? If you're not planning anything, then everything is lost, right? At least your confidence is lost. Why I'm saying planning is needed in the stock market? Because it's money's emotions. If you lose money, it's like someone has cheated and someone has told that you are going to make money, and you're losing your money, and it's emotional decision. You're going to invest just because you're going to get returns, and it's not just returns, because if it's excess returns or something excess, and you are thought that let me go for a vacation with my family, let me buy that phone to me, and it's an emotional decision again. Whatever you're buying, it's for your family. Whatever you are going to spend on yourself, it's your emotional decision. Or even if it is a small amount, you want to buy a mobile or buy a costly pen which you have been thinking like, should I spend on that? Because everything has value. Personal branding is everything. So even if you're spending on personal branding on yourself, it's like it's a huge amount, right? So if you're having that kind of emotional connect with something, and you're coming in stock market, and if you're losing your money, even if it is few thousands or going to be a lakh, it's like an emotional decision. You're losing something on emotions. So that's why planning is essential. Again, once again, I'm saying. So just because all these are everything is connected emotionally, are you planning something? Because once your emotions is lost, like your lost money, it's like you will never come back because it's a decision which makes sure it says the mind that it's not your comfort zone. Stock market is not for you. And whenever if someone whomsoever you are going to trust, even if that person is saying it's like no no no, stock market is not for me, let me stay away from it. You make your money, I don't want it because I burned my fingers. I lost a lakh, I lost a 5 lakhs because I had an interaction 2 months, a few months before. It's not 2 months, more than a few months before. And he was a veteran, I can say. He made money. He had he will play safe. He makes money. That he admitted. The thing is, one of his customer. He was a very broker from 90s, and he has seen everybody. So the guy who made rich and the guy, the same guy who came down. So everything he has seen. So one of his clients, he had some few hundred, more than few hundred crores, and he just came into trading. And even after the suggestion saying that he lost money initially, huge chunk. Even after my friend's suggestion saying that it's risky, better stay away, you don't need to come in now, I will suggest you. But the thing is, it's an emotional decision. He wants to take money where he had lost. He had lost a few lakhs in stock market. He wants to take a few lakhs back from the stock market. It's not the business. The stock market is not a business because you can't wait and make your turns. That too in trading, it's difficult because stock market is not a business, and that too in a trading business, once you're lost, you're lost. You need to stay away and learn something and then come back. But then this guy just invested everything, whatever he has got in his thing, and he has made problem. It reflected in his business, and he has lost everything. From being so rich, he has lost everything almost, and he became except his home, he had lost everything. So that's what stock market can do if you're not planning everything. So what kind of planning is needed, right? So these are the very basic things, like how much amount you want to invest. That is the first thing. If you're planning to invest a lakh, what are the stocks you are going to invest again? Did you identify? And before that, the second point can be, are you a trader or investor? Trader means you are going to trade daily and you're going to. It's difficult. I won't suggest so. If you're an investor, you are going to stay invested for a very long time, and the possibility of making money is huge. And I won't say possibility of making money. Wealth creation is huge. Wealth creation is something big, and becoming rich or making money is something like you are going to make money for a short term. Wealth creation is something like it's going to stay with you for a very long time, and wealthy is above rich. So that's what you can do. So first point, what is the amount you are going to invest? And second point, are you a trader or investor? Better be an investor. And if someone is asking you to trade, stay away. Better learn something about stock market, learn something about what is investment, and then take a small portion of it and trade. That too after getting knowledge, after learning. Don't trade based on someone else's advice. Even after knowing so much, one of the guy brokers said that you can trade on this, and it's a short term call. And once the stop loss is breached, I didn't put the stop loss in trading terms, I'm saying. So I had lost some few hundreds. As it's a day trade, I invested a few amount, I lost it. So just I'm saying, if anybody can lose money in stock market if you're following someone else's advice. If you're an investor, you know that for sure it may come after doing fundamental and other things. But we are not getting into that topic. Are you an investor? Are you planned? And the next thing is check your daily reports. Like if you're investing on a day, check what is the report, has it reflected, because you're investing something, it is coming into the market, and your units are allocated. If you're investing some 1 lakh, and some 300 units are coming in different stocks, did that 300 stocks came into your demat? All these are basic things. And uh, and these are the basic things in a one. And reading stock market magazines, this is what you can do. Like Outlook Money is one such thing where I learned so much. I owe my gratitude to Outlook Money, where I learned a lot of things. And off late, the economic times for the last 2 3 years, and that kindled my passion. I can say that you know everything. You can learn a lot once you start following these magazines. Outlook Money, value research off late in the last 6 months. Uh, it's very good. And Dhirendra, he's there for the last 20 more than 20 years, and his experiences speaks in the magazine. So you can learn a lot by following these magazines. And Economic Times on a daily basis, you know what is the stock market moving up or down, and Dalal Street Journal. All these are basic magazines which will give you a basic idea like what is the stock market, some of the best stocks which is there. Then because from there you can take a stock, analyze yourself, and then see if it is good to invest. You don't need to blindly follow the magazine and choose your stocks. You can get to know about the stocks because some of the stocks which has created wealth in the last 5 years, 10 years, they will list it down, and you can choose those stocks and then put it down in your analysis column, and then do the stuff, and then you can invest. And finally, what is the stop loss you're going to have? For example, you are investing a lakh, and your one of the stock has come down by some 5,000 rupees, and the loss in that particular stock is around 10%. Will you panic like I have lost 5,000 and it's 10% of my amount? Should I come out? Should I exit? If this is the case, you should stay away. You should not be an investor, or you should not come into stock market itself. You should have a stop loss of minimum of 20%, and that too you should analyze certain things. For example, a couple of days back, I said like I bought a stock based on trading advice, trading tips. Basically, he's a broker. He called me like, "Are you going to trade or something? Because you need to do trading in your demat." I thought, let's see if the trading tips works. I can share my knowledge with you people. So I bought a stock. I bought SBI based on he gave a stop loss and everything. I can't say that he did something wrong because he gave everything right. Because I didn't follow the stop loss, it came down, and I thought SBI is a very good bank. Let me wait, and in a quarter, anyway, my money will grow. So that was my thing. But the thing is, after a day, there was a news today. There was a news in Economic Times that SBI has underreported NPA. Underreporting means if the actual cost, the actual non-performing asset is 11,000 crores, and they underreported by almost 6,000 crores, which is a huge chunk of money. So if this is the case with public sector bank, will you have will you have trust in them? Because this is what S Bank did. So they did something underreporting of NPAs, and everything blown up, and the stock has come down from like drastically from 200 more than 200 points to less than around 30 points in the last 4 5 months. It's a rocky scenario in S Bank. Similarly, if a bank of stature like SBI, which is there in the market for more than 100 years, and it has branches across the India, which is say that they have the moral responsibility to follow, right? But the thing is, even them, they're underreported. It's not a huge issue. It may not be a huge issue, but the thing is, they underreported and the stock prices started correcting. So my stock started crumbling. From the losses started amounting, I thought this is the best time to come out. Let me exit, whatever be the loss. So my loss was, if I had left, it would have gone down. It would have gone more than 20-25%. But I came out at around 15%. So this is my case. I'm just sharing my experience. So what is a stop loss? Even if you are an investor, what is the stop loss you can have? Is it 20%? Morning, I had a discussion with one of my friend where he said that he had been staying invested in a particular stock for more than a year, and the stock has not been moving much. And he thought it's almost like 20,000 of losses. He thought, let me sell it off and come back and invest in some other stock, and I can make my money. Instead of staying there, investing in 70,000 and losing 20,000 already, and being there, and still the stock is not moving. Instead, if he has taken that 50,000 and invested in PSU stocks, which is the craze in the last 2 weeks, I can say. So if you had invested in a PSU stock or some other good stock which he has been following it up, he would have made that money in the next 6 months. So that is the confidence he has. But instead of staying there, being with the losses, just exit. What is the stop loss? You need to have the stop loss. So these are the points I just want to say. Like everything, all these can be under planning. Like how much you're going to invest, what is the kind of stock you're going to buy. First, if you're a first-time investor, follow the large cap stocks that is safe. Invest in large cap. Be there. You don't need to worry. So, for example, Reliance was there for a very long time in the bandwidth of 700 to 100 points. And once they launched the Geo, the price started going to 1,400, 1,500 points, and they gave the bonus. And again, the stock has touched 1,500 points, and they say that the things are huge, and they played smartly. They made sure they got rid of all the other players, all the other players which were there 2 3 years before they were not there. Once they learned the Geo is coming, Reliance is coming with so much bigger offer, they started selling it off. and Vodafone merged with Idea, and still they are huge losses mounting on them. And now you can say that safely, just three players are there: Reliance, Vodafone Idea, and Bharti Airtel. So they share the people, and Jio has been aggressive in getting the people in the last 2 years, almost 2 years now, and they made sure all the next two players they have been doing investing. The depth in Reliance is huge. They made sure all the rest of the two players are Bharti, Airtel, and Vodafone Idea is bleeding, and they made sure they are increasing the prices, tariffs, and this made Geo to increase the tariff, saying that other players are increasing, I am also increasing. Now the stock price has been re-rated, and everybody is recommending Reliance. Why am I saying this? The point is, if you're sticking with large cap as big as Reliance, it's like it started moving. Though it didn't move for the 5 year period or 7 year period, most of the mutual fund houses had the belief that this stock has the potential to grow big, and they kept investing in Reliance. They still have the shares. So that's why I'm saying if you're a first time investor, planning is essential. Along with it, invest in a large cap stock. It need not be Reliance if you're not comfortable. Put in some other big stocks, uh, which is safe. Not I can't say the safe word, but which is very big enough, and it can't fail easily. And you need to keep following the stock markets once in a day or alternate day, and make sure you're there for a long term with the stop loss, because if the stock is crumbling like anything, if you're in need of money, you need to sell it off and come back. You need to sell it off and go off so that you come back at the right moment and invest your money. So that's the idea behind today's live, like why planning is really essential in stock market, because this is where the people fail. This is where you will not do the planning, like how much I want, what are the returns you need. It's like having a goal post. You're going to hit the goal there, and if the opponent is strong, you just play around, make sure the moment is right so that you hit your goal. Which means that in stock market terms, if the momentum is very not conducive, it's not good, you just have your cash and deploy your money, and once you will hit the goal, which is like you will get the returns. So be there. If you're an investor, be there. So that's why I say planning is really essential in any game, in any business, even in your even if you are an employee. It's like planning will be there. Planning document is essential. So even in stock market, do the planning and make yourself like you are winning. So planning is the only step which makes sure you are winning. So you can avoid losses. That is the best thing to do in stock market. So which means that if you avoid the losses, the returns, the better returns, the winning momentum will always be there with you. That's how the all the bigger investors, Warren Buffett, Rakesh, they make sure they are buying the stock at right value and stay with them for the minimum 10 years. Warren Buffett says that if you are planning, so that he does so much research on the stock and make sure the planning is perfect, because he will stay invested for a minimum of 10 year period and even more than that. So because he does the planning. So even all of us, we need to do the planning so that stock market provides returns and it creates wealth for yourself. So thanks for watching. If you have any doubts with respect to what are the planning you can do, and how to create wealth, just follow the link which is provided in my comment section in this section. Like there is a Facebook close group where I'll be sharing the nitty gritties about all whatever we are seeing live. There will be much more on that Facebook close group. Just follow the link and answer the three questions so that you'll be permitted, you'll be allowed, approved. I will approve you in my close group so that we discuss a lot, and you create a wealth. You don't need to make waste money like what I did. Learning all the learnings, what I did, I paid a lot of money. Like I lost money, whatever I said during trading, and that's a learning. So why do you want to make those mistakes and lose your time? Because all the money needs is time, and that helps in creating wealth. So don't waste your money. Just click the below link, and in a short period, probably by the month end, I'll be creating. Almost in the process of creating a course on stock market, which will be available to you. I'll be launching it for you people so that stock market becomes, you lose a fear in stock market. It's not for people, it's for everybody, and you lose your you lose your fear. How it will be to lose your fear. So more on that in the coming days. So for now, why planning is essential in the stock market? It is utmost essential, more than 100%, 200% you should do the planning. So please share this video with your friends who had lost money, who says that stock market is not for me and I don't know what is the basics. So just share this video with your friends so that they know did they do planning or how to create wealth, because that's what we are seeing. So thanks for watching. Please share this video with your friends. And if you have any doubts with respect to stock market, you can just post it in the comment section or just message me so that I know, and either I can address it in the next video so that it will be helpful for everybody who is following us in the stock market section. So thanks for watching. See you in yet another video quite soon.